For our United Way segment of the week, I have Ashley O'Brien, manager of the Integrated Care Hub. Hey, Ashley. Thanks for joining us today. So, the Integrated Care Hub is on Montreal Street. Tell me what the services are that you offer.
Okay, sure. Well, the Integrated Care Hub was created in response to three intersections of crises within our community. The global health pandemic of COVID-19, where we saw many community health and social service agencies not able to provide services at their regular capacity, in response to a housing crisis within our community, and then also a drug poisoning crisis where we're seeing people overdose at an astronomical rate. So the Integrated Care Hub is led by HIV and AIDS Regional Services in partnership with Street Health Center, Addiction and Mental Health Services, Home-Based Housing, the City of Kingston, the Kingston Youth Shelter, Detox, and Providence Care. And there are really four main components to our program. So we have a drop-in that's open 24/7 where people can be in a safe space with supportive staff, access harm reduction services and basic needs supports like shower, bathroom, and food. We also have a mental health outreach nurse on site from Addiction and Mental Health Monday to Friday from 8 to 4. We have a rest zone that is also open 24 hours a day, which is a safe space for people to rest and sleep. We have consumption and treatment services, which is also co-located on site in partnership with Street Health Center, where people can find respite from the war on drugs and the drug poisoning crisis. And then also an integrated care response and model where we prioritize accessibility and we meet people where they're at so that people do not have access, or so that people don't have to access health and social service supports individually across the city. So, our values around the Integrated Care Hub are really underpinned and rooted in creating meaningful connection, belonging, and community. And part of the way that we do this is by employing people with lived and living experience of substance use and homelessness within our space.
All right, so you've got people who, they've lived it, they know what it's like, what it's all about. So the people that use your services, where were they before? They didn't just suddenly appear, they've always been there. Why didn't we have that Integrated Care Hub before?
Well, I think one of the unique aspects of an Integrated Care Hub and the model is really that it's a community response. So we've identified that there are gaps and barriers within some of our systems, social service systems within our community. And part of our role is really looking at integrated care and how we can work together to identify those gaps and barriers within the system and work together to actually create new models of care. So there are many people who have experienced chronic homelessness, and I think because we're in a housing crisis where our community does lack safe and affordable housing, sometimes it is difficult to access and then maintain housing for some people who might have more challenging needs around substance use and mental health. But as a collective and as a community, I think we're really in a great place right now where we're sort of looking at those gaps in services and working together to improve accessibility to our existing services and to create new models of care.
It's a great idea and obviously needed. And I understand the United Way played a big part in your success. Can you tell me about that?
Oh, absolutely. So, the United Way funding and support really has been imperative to our operations at the Hub. As community funders, they provide us staffing dollars for overall program operations, and they're funding a community needs assessment to evaluate the needs of people who use substances within our community. The United Way provides program dollars for Indigenous programming so that we can provide culturally appropriate services to our Indigenous people, and program dollars for our community support program, which allows us to hire the people we serve with lived and living experience of homelessness and substance use to be meaningfully employed within our program, which really provides, invaluable skills and collective care within our space. So, the United Way is committed to serving our marginalized homeless population, plays a key role within health and social service agencies across the city to provide support to those who need it most.
It sounds like a great partnership, and it sounds like not just a partnership, but a multi-level partnership with a lot of different agencies all coming together, and it's a great idea, and I hope we can have you back again to tell us more. There's so much to get into, and I'd love to get into more detail on this. So can I get you to come back sometime?
Absolutely, I would love to, Donna. Thank you.
Thanks for being with us today.
No problem. Have a nice day.
And you.
Take care.